very, very happy holidays, everyone! Welcome back, and I have a beautiful winter wonderland planned for you today. This video would have been out much sooner. I had it all recorded and ready to go, but unfortunately I did go ahead and catch COVID for about 2 weeks, so I pretty much just spent the past 2 weeks lying there regretting my existence. And while it could have been much worse, it still was just a little bit sad because I did miss out on both Christmas as well as my birthday. But it is all good. I am feeling much better now, and I'm ready to get back to work. Ultimately, I'm just a little bit sad I wasn't able to get this out sooner, since I put so much hard work into getting it out in time for Christmas, only to not be able to record any of the voiceovers, since my voice was not able to record anything. But hey, before we get started, I did want to remind everyone, if you could do me a big favor and like and subscribe to this video, that way I can keep making more awesome content. I've recently figured out how to look at all the stuff that YouTube has to offer when telling you all the numbers and statistics, and it tells me that there's an awful lot of people not subscribed. Although a whole bunch of really cool people have already subscribed, everyone's continued support would make the best birthday present ever. So to all my wonderful people who are already subscribed, thank you so much. And to anyone who's not quite there yet, I look forward to you joining us one day. My original plan for this was going to be a giant castle with several workshops and little homes for elves, but then I realized that would take far too long, and I just wanted this to be a short little surprise for Christmas. So this is just going to be a little Santa's workshop. My idea for it is that it sits along sort of like a river, where it can get power to power the workshop. Not that Santa should need power, since he should just run his workshop off of magic, but specifically this is going to be Raptor Claus' workshop, so maybe he needs a little bit of water power to help him out, along with some magic. And to help make this build more magical, I'm using a really cool mod by someone named Uranus called Christmas Ascended. It adds a lot of the regular Christmas items that come with the game, just like the wildcard mod. I guess we're using mods now for events, but in the wildcard one, it's got all of those items, but it's got a whole bunch of new cool ones that you can use to put down, better lights, animated creatures, your very own Raptor Claus to ride around on, presents you can place and open that contain chibis, and skins. And it really did make it extra magical, so if you want to download that and try it as well, or even save it for next year, I put the link to it in the description for the video. Keep in mind, with all new mods currently on Akiza, there are a little bit of bugs here and there, but altogether, I think the creator did a wonderful job on this mod, and it truly does add a little bit more magic to the game. Most importantly, helping me overcome the cap on how many Christmas lights you can put down, because Wildcard will not let me put over a certain amount of lights, and that bugs me because I want maximum Christmas, and they won't let me have this. But hey, if anybody knows how to override that by default, let me know so that I can put down more decorations. That'd be super helpful, but I couldn't find out how to. This window is absolutely going to be one of my favorite parts of this whole build, so it's very important to pay attention here because we're going to be building this window a lot. It does make use of those quarter walls as well as using a door, the double door, to look like a window shutter. And I must say I am quite proud of this one. Now we've made a little bit of a jump here, so don't get confused. You can go ahead and ignore all the windows that I've made on this next floor up, because I changed my mind in just a few moments and decide I want to pop out the windows instead, which turns out amazing, but may look a little bit confusing just by looking at it here. We just want to keep in the center areas on each of those 3 walls, the part where we have that triangle shape and the area above it. And this is what I ended up doing with the windows here. I ended up bringing them out, that way they would pop out, and it was going to be a total deviation from what I planned, but I really like how they turned out in the final structure. And you're going to repeat this above each of the windows that you've already done. Now please enjoy watching me struggle with this roof since I changed the plan last minute. So that means the roof was going to have to be slightly different as well to compensate. Now, there was definitely an awkward moment here where my whole computer crashed. So I lost the area that I was working on building on. Luckily, the recording from before stayed, but I had to rebuild the area and I forgot to press play on the recording, so I didn't get to record rebuilding the basement. So I did go ahead and start decorating, so that's where we're going to take it from. And that's the end of the build. If you've made it this far, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like the video. I really appreciate it. I hope everybody had a wonderful and fantastic holiday, and I wish everybody a wonderful new year.